see it at mid, sometimes you'll see it at B garage door. It all just depends, but look at this lurk.
Yeah, they're going to be privy to this. JessieVash pushes up, spots out at least one. That's actually going to pull the rest of the team back through the sewer, over across towards this A site. Everybody else from the side of Team Secret's really rotated over towards B.
You've had Munchkin kind of keeping track of what's going on from mid-bottom. He didn't get much information on it. Nobody from Team Secret ever crossed through mid-vent or mid-mail, really. So there isn't much going here for Crazy Raccoon other than the fact that they've stacked up. They've kind of allowed the enemy to default around.
Dark goes into the back, doesn't necessarily spot anybody out. Oh, at the flash point, and oh, the right clicks up close and personal. JessieVash going to be good for 2 before he goes down. Neth finding that kill. Now just going to be 2 left alive versus 4. Bazzi will find 1 before falling. Now just 45 HP in a dream, and that is not going to come to fruition. Can't get any.
Off of this, there is that rolling thunder. He's going to dash ahead of it.
It comes across, manages to find 1 over by screens. Cloudburst covering him from the back angle, manages to stay safe for now. JessieVash hot on his heels, manages to catch him with his rifle tucked away. Fisker now does fall, 4v3. Trying to get their way out of heaven. They finally rotate around through the elbow, get into the back of the A site. Nice shot from Bazzi, finds DubsteP in the head. Red's going to be coming out over at screens, but Munchkin presses in, manages to claim both.
This is really nice work here by Fisker to get so deep with that rolling thunder, of course, from Neth. Gives him a great opportunity. Neth's going to find BORKUM as well, trying to come in. Witz, the last one alive. Not going to happen. It's going to be Bazzi on the side of Team Secret. Nobody's pushing through mid-mail to try to open up a little crossfires, a little bit of extra space. So let's see if we can find some more blades here.
There it is, spots him.
Eyes down.
Manages to get him in 3, gets that reset, looks for another, but Bazzi says no. Cuts him down with a vandal, but there's the blind coming through. Nate will put the Sova in the ground. Now it's going to be a 3v2. Weapon advantage still going to be there for Crazy Raccoon as Arten manages to find Dispenser on the rotate over towards the B side. Strikes him down. As Witz starting to aggress forward into this smoke. This is a very aggressive move, but they actually managed to find the kill. Neth goes down. Now it's all on Arten. 14 seconds remaining. The spike down just at the exit of the garage. The nade trying to buy some extra time. He spots 1, the flashback, pushing him away, and BORKUM with the
Available though, so maybe they could find the Thrifty here.
Oh, Witz gonna use the boom bot. Instantly spots 1. He'll rotate back through the ropes. It's okay. Not necessarily equipped to deal with this by myself. DubsteP in the meantime finds a lurking Munchkin yet again. It's going to be the first one taken down on the side of Crazy Raccoon. Slow creep up, moving into heaven. Did see the wall from JessieVash used right off the bat. So now they have to decide, do they want to aggress through this, or do they want to try to wait it out? They have a little bit of time left on their side, just dipping under a minute at the moment. Wall's going to be lasting a little bit longer.
There goes the paranoia. There's a paranoia there behind it. That's a lot of people. Flash.
Manages to find 3. He's looking for the 4th, and he's got it. Beautiful paranoia into Vandal spray control. BORKUM comes.
One push fails because right now the defenses are very heavy on the B tower side.
But no, there's just going to be a tailwind, and oh boy, Fisker picked off. JessieVash is saying, nope, I am not having none of that. Cuts down the entry. Munchkin will manage to find Witz, though. BORKUM just going to be rotating away. Gets himself tucked across the left side. This time, though, doesn't know which target to pick. Ends up falling, and JessieVash not going to be good for the kill onto Neth as he tries to enter. DubsteP creeping forward. And despite the fact that Dispenser's the only one left, they still will go ahead, invest in the ult depth. They certainly want to make sure that they get this kill. They'll lose out on 1, but otherwise, Crazy Raccoon.
Nobody's really budging much on the side of Team Secret.
Yeah, looks like they were looking for a fairly similar setup as we saw from Team Liquid yesterday. Nice little lurk through there. BORKUM finding Arten. Good headshot, gets the punish. Now a lot of that vision now going to be taken away from the side of Crazy Raccoon as they try to execute it onto the side. Witz is looking to anchor. Finds 1, blind comes out. He's going to let the paint shells go loose. Follows up with a 2nd kill. Now going to be looking for a little bit more. Turns away from the flash point. Can't quite get it over top of Neth. Ends up falling, and suddenly we have a 2v2 with the spike being planted. Rolling Thunder can be used on the back end of this to try and deny the defuse. Actually, we'll just go ahead and open with it. Gets the push out onto 1. BORKUM using the TP, keeps himself set up behind the map. Shot comes down from Neth. The lurk around the back, gets him in the head. Now Munchkin has to push forward, still just holds onto the operator. BORKUM pulls away from it, spots him in the shoulder, gets a couple shots off, damages him up, tags him down to 16. 1 more shot and that'll be the finish, and Munchkin has to play this so patiently, so perfectly. Gets the tap, gets the kill. 3 for BORKUM, comes up clutch yet again. And that is going to be 6-3 with 3 more to go in the half.
I mean, Neth doing everything he can to salvage a...
little bit of protection from the push in heaven, which Ade is going for right now. Makes any noise, just go ahead, turn around the corner. That's gonna be the paranoia flying out. Fisker finds two though. JessieVash and BORKUM both gonna be taken down. DubsteP here on the site, oh somehow doesn't nail the shot. It's a smattering of damage out. It's Munchkin and neth have been tagged up, Fisker as well, but for the most part, this is looking like a very clean round from the side. The crazy Raccoon. Dispenser wants to try to turn the tides though. Finds one as he lurks around the back. Witz gonna be dead on entry. Dispenser will follow suit. 3 kills clean.
Waiting at those long angles with those blade storms. Let's see what they can find with this recon dart.
Dart goes out. It's trying to check heavy. See too much. DubsteP turn in the corner. Peeks from screen. Finds Munchkin. Strikes him down. 3 ults still available here for the side of Crazy Raccoon. Can they utilize them? That's going to be the Rolling Thunder coming through. Now the Hunter's Fury finally going to be used. We'll see if Bazzi can come up with anything. Into the back here at elbow is Fisker. Looking for one. Doesn't find too much of anything, but DubsteP actually collapses in on top of him. Manages to win out in that exchange. Vandal now going to be recovered. BORKUM and DubsteP both alive versus Bazzi and Ade. Ade down to 33 HP. Spike. Just sitting over in this corner. DubsteP's going to put it on the floor, though. Finds the eliminations, looking for just a little bit more. Bazzi charging forwards, looking for the elimination, but BORKUM pushes out from above, gets the headshot, and there you go. 8.
Just go for it, because it's really hard to find value out of them on this map without some really cheeky setups.
It does feel like the Sova would at least lend itself to be a little bit better on the defender side comparatively.
Sure.
But, well, they still lose one. Not Bazzi's fault, though. That's Fisker getting a little overzealous and some nice shooting from the side of Team Secret. Got a nice little first blood. Bazzi potentially thinking about peeking out of the top of ramp. Obviously doesn't have a drone. Just going to be going for the Ghost double shock setup. Cam goes out. Neth knows there's at least one right around the corner. Sends out a couple shots. Bazzi going to be taken down at the top of the ramp. And that is enough for Team Secret to feel satisfied. They say, okay, let's go ahead, rotate back through.
It's a pretty good opportunity, actually, in a way, for Crazy Raccoon to turn this odd man situation around. I mean, Neth is really beat up, but he's going to be locking down A. You have all of the right defenders' utility here. Ade and Munchkin are both on this B side. Wall going to go up. Should be a relatively... Oh, nope. He's going to get aggressive on this. Munchkin sees him through the smoke, gets one.
Trapwire, yet sets him up with a vision, manages to find Witz. However, Spike's still going to be getting planted here. DubsteP just holding it down. The push comes in, but Dispenser has a perfectly timed peek from back sight. Catches Ade right in the side of the skull. And with 28 HP, I think it might be done there for Neth. Yeah, Dispenser going to find 4 in the pistol. That stick is what it was. All right, little jiggle out there from Munchkin. Says, yep, I see a fair few people getting ready to push the site. Trapwire going to be broken. Witz, again, just blast packing himself into the back. Looks like he might have been slowed up a little bit. Let's get spotted. Bazzi, handle in hand, will find a nice headshot onto DubsteP. Taking one down. Aftershock to further delay the plant. Spots Witz. The spray comes in from the Spectre, and even at that range, Witz will get the better of him. Smash is lurking around inside of the Nebula right now. Has to bring the Spike in onto the side. Gravity Well comes in, tries to pull them together, but as Fisker goes for the push, he's just going to fall. 8 HP remaining for Neth. Munchkin going to be clipped in the skull as Dispenser finds yet another one. Neuraltef nearly online for him. Not that he's going to need it in this round. Just Ade trying to do anything here.
Spike planted.
Any extra kills they could get, while it's helpful, the likelihood of them getting 4 in this round to try to turn the tide of it doesn't seem very good.
This is going to be unbelievably difficult with 8 health. I mean, he might get this one around the corner, not even going to find that. Witz is ready for him, no problem. Just sits behind the box with the Spectre, and now Neth going to have to save this gun. There's just...
Nebula thrown down, Neth holding onto the fault line, ready to pull the trigger and try to set up Fisker here.
It's paranoia.
Oh, they spot one. Astra right there at the top of the ramp. Daze is going to be coming in. The push comes out from Ade. Neth turns the corner with the Phantom in hand. Manages to find 2. Ade cleans up another 2. And suddenly, it's just BORKUM left alive. Full HP and armor. The Phantom in hand versus 2 Sheriffs. Bazzi and Munchkin, the Korean duo here from Crazy Raccoon. Can they get it done? Can they clutch this out? Or does BORKUM put Team Secret one step closer to closing out Split?
Well, he's got a good gun for it, but the Sheriff's, and he isn't looking in the right direction. Munchkin catches him in the side of the head, and that's going to be Crazy Raccoon. For everything that I thought that this round could have been after that paranoia came out and it landed right down the middle, hit 2 members of Crazy Raccoon, they turned that around.
Wall goes up. Witz leading the charge, needs to try to clear the back side. Bazzi actually going to be taken down. Good kill from Dispenser. Cuts around, there's the Neural Theft. Witz just going to be spraying away with the Phantom. Finds the kill now. Munchkin
Player standing.
eliminated as well. Stuck there in hell. Push on the corner. Dispenser's good for the headshot, as he often is. And it's going to be a Prime Gaming flawless for Team Secret as they take us to match point.
Yeah, I mean, they just kind of get a free entry this time. Neth stuck in back B without anybody able to cover him or going to come through.
Dart going to spot one. Bazzi waiting to start sending some darts out. Starting to shift around. Seems like it's just going to be a solo entry into heaven from DubsteP. Oh, he's got BORKUM there to back him up, I suppose. Blast packs come in, and Munchkin is on the right side of the wall, but only manages to find one kill. Arten now going to be taken down. Witz finds that elimination. 2 around by Alley, and look at this. Yep, BORKUM, he's got the plant set up over at A. Nice little TP from him. Cheeky stop from Team Secret as they look to put an end to this first map. Push comes in, gets a couple shots in onto Fisker, takes him down to 17 HP. Jumps back across, stays safe, actually finds DubsteP. Witz goes down suddenly. This looks a little bit more winnable here. Dispenser's going to be setting up the cam. Shifts over, wants to look into heaven, but it's going to be a double approach from the side of screens. They have to be ready to clear this close angle from BORKUM. Dart spots one, there's the finish. Bazzi manages to turn around, gets a headshot, but he's running low on time.